Jack Ma. The story of a man started from $12 to become the richest man in China. Alibaba e-commerce company has made more than $25 billion during its IPO on Wall Street, the biggest ever IPO. The shares of the Chinese company, which was raised at $68 last Friday, a huge turnout exceeding the barrier of $99, and make the value of the company up to $230 billion and become one of the largest listed companies on the New York Stock, superior to companies such as Intel, Facebook, IBM, Samsung, Amazon, and Coca-Cola. This empire leads the Chinese billionaire Jack Ma. Who is it? Where did he collect his wealth? And how he reached his company to this stage? A failed student and an English teacher. Ma was not a good student at all, bad at maths and twice failing to get admission at the university he later described as the worst university in the country, but that did not prevent him from developing his English by working in a hotel and interacting with foreign tourists to finally admission to the university, and graduated from the English professor. When he graduated from college, he worked as an English teacher with a salary of between $12 and $15, and his dream was to do business and get what he wanted. He started publishing the internet in China since 1995. During a trip to Seattle, Ma found a friend of what was known as the World Wide Web, in which he searched for beer and found no results from China. When he returned to China, he created the China Bigs, which later became known as Alibaba. Open Sesame. When Jack Ma at a San Francisco coffee shop asked one of the waitresses, "What do you think of when you hear the name of Alibaba?" She replied, "Open Sesame." Here Jack shouted, "This is the name I am looking for. Hardly use computer." Although he has established one of the world's largest technology companies, he is not at all proficient in technology. The only thing he can use is his personal computer to send and receive emails and surf the internet. According to Businessweek, Ma does not spend much time surfing the internet and relies on his aides to get American television programs. He spends most of his time playing poker and learning traditional Chinese medicine. The richest person in China. It is not bad for a former English teacher to reach $21.9 billion, ranking him the richest person in China and 34th among the world's richest, according to Bloomberg. He is no longer the executive director of the Alibaba empire. Ma stepped down as Alibaba Group CEO in early 2013 to focus more on environmental and education issues in China, although he remains one of its biggest shareholders, who has decided to pay particular attention to the fight against pollution that is rampant in China. In the next 20 years, we will face many health problems related to water and air safety, so I will spend a lot of my time and money to address these issues in China, he told the Financial Times. Kung Fu Business Administration. What many people do not know about Jack is that he is familiar with martial arts, and stressed during one of his interviews that Kung Fu has a clear impact on his business strategy, describing Kung Fu as the ideal that helps stick to the right path. Ma told the Financial Times that he once wanted to be a military man. "I wanted to be born in the war to become a general, but when I saw the horrors of war, I no longer wanted to." End. Thanks for listening. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel.